off. It's going to be Ralph Boschung, who had a punchy yesterday on the opening lap, and he's going to be out of the race on lap number 1 at turn number 3. What an opening to this race. And that is Boschung out of the car and out of the race. Disappointment for the Swiss driver, who did have the fastest lap yesterday. No points for it. This is how he went out off the road. That's Lorandi. That's a bit of a mess there for the 3 drivers. Nissany, Lorandi and Boschung having contact at turn number 3.
3 side by side. There was not space enough, but look at Giotto, was just perfect, and now he's trying immediately to open the gap.
And this from the helicopter is the shot of Albon closing in on Sette camera, and this was the braking into turn 1, which is so difficult with cold brakes.
Yeah, but so important for Albon to actually get that move done. Brilliant sort of move, bit of a squeeze on the inside. He was under from Sette camera, but at the end of the day, I think Albon is in a good position at the moment. But what a start from Giotto.
So Giotto powering through from 3rd to 1st. This was on board after the wheel spin for Artem Markelov. And he's got Fuoco there very close behind, and you can see there's the car heading off the road. This was Norris. He's got his teammate ahead, but he got off the road, and that is how he found himself behind Fuoco. Fuoco gets past there, and there goes De Vries, and that is how he made the move. A lot of commitment there into turn number 4. Artem Markelov is going for 3rd. Albon putting pressure on Giotto for the lead. Markelov coming back. The outside line can become the inside line. Can Camera pull this off? Yes, he can! Fantastic stuff, but Markelov will not be denied. He's trying to take the fight to him back at turn number 4.
Was just perfect. Set the camera that he used the outside line, he used the more grip, and he used the front space in front of him. Was just perfect to try to have the thrasher, but Markelov is there again.
Markelov still trying to put the pressure on Sette camera, who will be a driver on a mission after that penalty yesterday. He might have thought that 10 seconds was too harsh. We have a yellow flag, double waved yellows on the circuit, and now the track is clear. Wow, an amazing lap 1, an amazing safety car restart. Watch Antonio Fuoco in the red and white car. He's going to go straight into the back of Sette camera.
You know why? The group in front just brake.
I touched Sette camera.
Oh!
He restart, but the group in front just brake a bit at the end of the contact. I mean, it was a bit too brave, I think, and too early going on power. He risked so much.
Markelov on the charge. The little bit more defence there from Sette camera than we saw from Aikin, but Markelov loves the up and under. That's exactly what he's trying as we go on board with the Russian time driver. He's got never give up written on the halo there. He's forcing Sette camera to the defensive line. The outside line here can sometimes become the inside, but there wasn't enough momentum for Markelov, who's coming all the time up to the back of Sette camera.
Yeah, Markelov didn't do anything wrong. Always put the car in the right place, but Sette camera there, I have to say, defended brilliantly as they went into turn 2.
So this is how it got very messy indeed. Latifi off the road, and then Russell was able to get through. Nicholas Latifi dropping down to 16th.
I think he had a problem on the front tires, Latifi. And Russell, here, we saw some overtake yesterday. Very difficult here, very good overtake. On the inside, he just surprised. Who was it? Gunther?
It's Max Gunther in your picture right now, going very slowly at this stage, and he will try to continue. Here we are, Norris versus De Vries into turn number 1. His rival is currently in 13th position, so he knows that any points he can gain now could be huge. Again now, trying to go around the outside but not damage the tyres too much. Can't do it for the moment. We're on board with the driver second in the points battle. Markelov really struggling on that last lap. He was 3/10 slower than the driver in his wing mirrors. That's Nick De Vries of Prema winning his first feature race with the team yesterday. He had a sprint race back in France, and then he had his first feature race victory, and he might have the inside line now. He's certainly very close indeed. Markelov will be driving on his mirrors. His exit of this corner is absolutely crucial, and you've got Lando Norris second in the championship in the mix as well. He's the driver that we're on board with as we head down the pit straight with Norris charging all the time, but it's De Vries Vries maybe thinking about the move, forcing Markelov to the defensive line, and now Markelov on the inside, De Vries on the outside. They're battling over fourth, and that defensive move is enough. Now De Vries is vulnerable. He likes his outside line. Can he make it work? De Vries is maybe getting boxed in here, and Norris, he's trying to go past both of them.
There's room.
Can he do it? This would be audacious. Wow, that is sensational from Lando Norris to go past two cars in one corner. Magnificent stuff from Norris, who for so long was struggling, and that was the moment that he unleashed the attack, and he's up to fourth. There's Merry, there's Markelov, really struggling, squirming all over the road, and De Vries will have a view of those tyres. He will know that he's going to get DRS, and this should be fairly straightforward down the pit straight.
Yeah, he's close enough. He's going to try, and he needs to try on the inside. Oh, no, outside. We're checking out the brake. Seems easy for him.
Oh, big lock up there for Markelov, who is really punishing those tyres now. Good to see him still offering a defence, but it wasn't enough. And De Vries gets through for 6th position. Down to 7th goes Artem Markelov. The battle for the lead is underway. Alexander Albon on that last lap, 7/10 of a second faster. On the lap before, he was even quicker.
So you race for the win now, we race for the win.
And he won't need to be told that. He will know who's in front of him. He's looking at a 3rd victory of the season. Giotto will be so determined to hang on after leading all the way from turn 1. He's checking his mirrors, though. He knows he's got a threat for victory from the Thai driver, Alexander Albon, who's within the DRS range and closing with every metre around this racetrack.
Extremely important for Giotto.
This is Russell on board with him. And Russell trying to get past, and he does, up to 11th position, and he gets past Arjun Maini. And so he's not too far away from the points here, and it's getting very, very close in the background there. And Aiken has got past, and Markelov goes through as well. So close to contact. It is De Vries boxed in once again. So that is, no, De Vries has gone, and now it's Galeal in the mix, the other Prema, and dropping down. So Aiken now ahead, Markelov hanging on to that car, trying to stay in the points. He's got Fukuzumi behind, and Galeal as well, right in his wing mirrors. This is frantic stuff in the sprint race. And Giotto's tyres are not in a good state at all, because Albon has reeled in a 3-second gap, and now he's riding his wheel tracks as we go onto the pit straight, building up to 180 miles an hour. Giotto looking left, looking right. He's going to hug that defensive line and force Albon the long way round. He's momentarily ahead, but can he slow it down? Will he have better traction? Oh, they're so close to contact, but going all the way around the outside. Alexander Albon with a brilliant move to take 1st position in the race. Excellent stuff from Albon, who has hauled him in, and now he leads. Aiken, Russell and Delatraz all fighting over this final point, and that's going to be good traction. And Aiken very slow off the corner, his tyres absolutely falling to pieces, and it's 20th to the points for George Russell, and he's not going to lose that much to Norris then. He's at least got 1 point out of this weekend, such a difficult one. Good charging drive, Delatraz through as well, and Aiken trying to fight back, but with hardly any grip at all. Out of turn 13, he hasn't got much of a chance. He's running out of time though, because we are on the final few corners of this enthralling 2nd race of the weekend. For the 3rd time in 2018, Alexander Albon can see the checkered flag first. He wins at the Hungaroring, punches the air, and that was a fantastic drive to turn a time deficit into victory. So this is for the final point. Delatraz unable to put any pressure on, and they're fighting all the way through. This is Fukuzumi down the inside of De Vries, and it's going to be a drag race to the line. Who's going to get 6th position? De Vries versus Fukuzumi, and it's Fukuzumi who takes it on the line by less than a tenth of a second. What an outstanding finish to an outstanding race. So I think today of all days we might need to classify where everyone finished after superb action there. Looked like it was going to be Giotto, but it was Albon in the end. Sete Camara got the podium that he was chasing yesterday. Today, and in 4th position, good points for Lando Norris on what turned out to be a very good weekend for him in the championship. Roberto Merri from 11th to 5th, one of great drives through the field. Narei Fukuzumi as well, looking very strong. Nick De Vries had an opportunity to get up to 4th. In the end, he finished in 7th. What a drive through the field from George Russell. hustle to the final point in 8th. Delatraz was 9th. Jack Aiken slipping out of the points down to 10th. Sean Galale was fighting for that point as well, but got shuffled down to 11th. Makino got past his teammate Artem Markelov, and then Arjun Maini was 14th. 15th was Roy Nisani. Nicholas Latifi was 16th, and then Antonio Fogo had that clash. We lost Gunter Larandi and Boschong at the very start of the race. What an absolutely thrilling F2 weekend we have seen.